Я собираюсь сделать что-то очень глупое.
Hi, good evening. So, I've been seeing a lot of informational posts and images and even videos about how to gain back the headphone jack in your latest Apple products with the iPhone 7. One thing I'm noticing about a lot of them, and this is why they're going wrong, is because they're not really doing it correctly. So what I've got here is I've got a genuine Apple product right here. This is the latest model, in fact. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it correctly so that you can gain back your headphone jack. Now, one thing to really be careful of is you got to make sure that you're doing it in the right spot and that you measure it carefully. Now, if you get it to right about there, as you can see, right about there is where where you actually need to drill. So, whenever you're doing this kind of thing, also, because we've been seeing some reports about that, is please obey all kinds of safety procedures when you're doing this kind of thing. So, with that, just going to do it slowly. And you got to make sure you get it right to about there, not any further, or you will actually damage your Apple product. And you slowly bring it back up, otherwise again you'll damage it. And of course don't leave things running. And so you should have a pretty clean headphone port right there. Now one thing I should mention about doing this is that when the Apple engineers actually put that stuff in the new iPhone, is that they made it so that only these kinds will work with the old earpods instead of just regular headphones. Though, see this won't work. See this Sony headset that I have, it won't work. So here's the moment of truth where I put the headphones in, and of course all I've got now on my phone, because of demonetization and content ID stuff going on now, is that I can only have like stuff from Free Music Archive, you know, with like either a public domain or an attribution license on it. See, you see how it just plugs right in. See? And then I always get these, yeah, left and right. You got to make sure you do left and right. Now, okay, yeah, that's a good one to test, and I'll be able to loop in the audio later, so you'll hear what I'm saying.
There's an ivy-covered cottage.
See, it works, and it still does the same thing, you know, where it'll pause the music if you take it out. Of course, you know, when you put it back in, just like the iPods of old and the iPhones that you get, once you put the headphone back in, you gotta press play, or it's still not gonna play. And with that, you'll have a working headphone port after doing something so completely stupid as that. You'll have a good day.